Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got something pretty exciting in our studio. We've got our 2021 full-size Bronco behind me. Now we are going to be doing some mods to this Bronco, and in today's video we're actually going to be doing the top 7 first mods to your full-size Ford Bronco. Now obviously we've got this one pulled in here. We're at Susquehanna Automotive, and as you know, the Ford Bronco's been a little bit limited in production, so having one right here on hand and being able to modify it is really cool for us. We've got a ton of cool parts to show you in this video. We're going to be installing them, showing you what they look like once they're on. Let's get started. So one of the first things that we decided to put onto our Ford Bronco was a set of these front Ford Performance seat covers. So the first thing that we wanted to accomplish was to be able to properly cover our 2 front seats and give us a good amount of protection both in the summer and in the winter. Plus, for less than $300 to get a nice set of seat covers that fit on really well, come with a factory warranty, and just downright look good in my opinion, it's definitely a great value. Yeah, you know, overall putting on these seat covers is really nice. They have the Molle webbing in the back, and then we actually ordered an extra set of the Ford Performance, the Ford Performance Molle bags here, and this gives you a set of it gives you a set of 7 different sizes, so you really got a lot going on here. These are really well built bags. You can store a lot of different stuff, and I kind of like that these seat covers, they just do the fronts, but then you get this whole back strap here, so you can put really whatever you wanted to on them. Now, one of the next things that we decided to install on the Bronco was also the Ford Performance tailgate table. Now, what's nice about a tailgate table is that it is exactly what the title is. It's a great place to store camping goods. You can put Molle bags on the outside and really utilize that large platform that is your tailgate. Heck, even loading groceries or putting things into the back of your vehicle when you need an extra set of hands or a platform to set something down. I will say with this one, I've installed a ton of them onto the Jeeps. This one is a little bit tricky to do. You have to drill into your brand new tailgate. You do have to put some rib nuts onto there as well, but I would highly recommend our service center for this one. It's a little bit nerve-wracking drilling 4 holes into your brand new Bronco tailgate, and if you want to be sure that it's done the right way, bring it on in. Another thing that I always install when I have a brand new vehicle, or even if I buy a used vehicle, always install a set of all-weather floor mats. It is something that's going to protect the inside of the vehicle. Now, what's nice about these is they are a Ford part, so they're molded the exact same way that your factory flooring is molded, and they fit in nice and perfectly. Now, what that's going to do is protect that carpeting. It's a great mod to add, and I highly suggest it, not for a Ford Bronco alone, but for every vehicle that you decide to drive. So if you haven't already, we'd really appreciate it. Go on and hit that subscribe button and stay along. This is our first Bronco build, and I know it's a smaller build. However, it's gonna show exactly what we can do in the future. We've got a lot of crazy cool ideas planned, and not just for Ford Bronco, but for Jeeps, trucks, and basically everything automotive. So drop a comment below, give us a thumbs up, and I just wanna say thank you. After we decided to finish up with the interior modifications, it was time to move on to the outside. And as an avid off-roader, I love to have LED lighting, especially lighting that I know I can trust and is not going to fail on me. Now, this is where I want to give a huge shout out to Diode Dynamics, as they really pulled through on this one and sent us a brand new pair of their SS C2 blue backlit SAE lights. They feature a nice aluminum construction with a durable heatsink on the back, and honestly one of, if not the best, wiring harnesses I have seen. So these, you can see we've got the blue light powered up. We wired them right into those factory upfitter switches. And then with this, we have the ability to turn on the full power or just have the backlighting. They look killer, so huge shout out to Diode Dynamics for, first of all, making a made in the USA product a great bolt-on product and something that looks killer on this brand new Bronco. So I know I just mentioned that we were done with the interior, but I gotta say we're popping back in, and we went ahead and installed the JBL Ford Bronco specific soundbar for the back of this unit. And I gotta tell you guys, this was a very impressive piece to get installed. I can't stress this enough. I'm blown away at how many different aftermarket vendors Ford has specifically partnered with to make quality products for the Bronco. They are a great audio manufacturer, and if you're looking for that extra little boost of sound in the back, this is definitely one that you're going to want to check out. Now, JBL has been trusted for a ton of years now, and I personally have a lot of their speakers at home. Adding one to the back of the Bronco that fits on, plugs into the factory speaker locations, and just looks really clean is definitely a great addition to this vehicle. Now, once you do this, you do have to add a couple settings into the vehicle sales code. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done, try it out, and see how well this changes the sound. Honestly, what build would be complete without throwing something on to at least change the suspension up a little bit and add a more aggressive stance. Now what we decided to put onto the tires was a 33 by 12.5 for a 17-inch wheel, and these are a BF Goodrich All-Terrain KO2. Now we went with the KO2 because we ultimately wanted to maintain a great ride quality with the Bronco, give us a more aggressive look as well as performance ability. Now to pick it up, this kit we didn't go crazy with. This is going to be more of a daily driver, and it's going to be sold to a customer, so we didn't want to go absolutely insane until they got a chance to do it. And then heck, if they want to bring it back in, we'll lift this thing 3 or 4 inches, whatever they want. But with this kit, we decided to stick with a rough country 1-inch spacer lift for the front strut. That picked it up very nicely, leveled it out, and still maintains all that factory ride and quality control. All right guys, well that is a wrap on this one. Obviously this was a ton of fun. Butch and I really knocked this out of the park. It was mainly Butch too. I got to give a shout out to him. It was a great help, and he's always fun to work with. Now these were the first 7 mods that we put on our first Bronco. This isn't a crazy huge build, I have to reiterate that, but this is a nice factory upfit. We used factory Ford parts, used some larger tires, and really got a clean looking build once we were done with it. Now if you're new to the channel, this is obviously one of our very first videos here. We're gonna be doing a ton of Bronco builds, Jeep builds, and anything automotive right here at Susquehanna Automotive. Now like I said before, a ton of cool parts went onto this build, and if you want to order a Ford Bronco or basically any new vehicle, or even upfit the one you have, visit our website for more information. Now I had a ton of fun on this one. I'm Matt from Susquehanna Automotive, and I'll catch you on the next one.